Welcome to The Natural Contemplative with John Crockett. Today, Natural Meditation, Part 1. I've been practicing meditation for more than 27 years. Meditation has been a place to learn about the inner workings of my own mind and a reliable way of connecting with the deep wells of life. But I don't practice the way I was taught. Instead, a new approach to meditation has emerged over the years and has grown organically, and I'd like to share that approach with you. I call this approach natural meditation because there's nothing esoteric about it. It doesn't involve trying to attain an extraordinary state of consciousness or quietness, nor does it take extraordinary concentration or training. It is a natural way of being that is inherent in every person. Most approaches to meditation are forms of concentration. They involve trying to focus on one thing to the exclusion of everything else. So, for instance, one might be taught to focus attention on the breath or a mantra, and if any other thing comes along, a sound or a thought or a feeling in the body, one is taught to set that thing aside and return gently to the point of focus, the mantra or the breath. There's nothing really wrong with this approach. It's a good relaxation technique, and many people have deepened their insight into their own nature through this sort of concentrative meditation. In my experience, however, it misses several important truths. It can lead to an attitude of resistance to the activity of the mind, rather than to a deep understanding of the mind. It can lead to an ideological pursuit of silence, rather than a discovery of the silence that is inherent in you and can't be taken away. It can easily become an end in itself of the pursuit of a perfected meditation technique. And although it can certainly bring inner peace, that peace tends to be lost when the practice is stopped, when meditation is stopped, or soon after. It doesn't carry very well into daily life. So the meditation session may be very peaceful and restful, but then when you go out into the world, into your relationships, into your work, that sense of peace is lost, and the meditation practice then becomes a refuge, and one can become a little bit addicted to it. And it can give you the impression that what you achieve, the peacefulness, the inner silence that you achieve, is a result of your own doing. It's a result of the practice. And in that, you miss the most important truth of all. You already are that which you seek. The peace that you are looking for is in you right now. It's your essential nature. You don't have to go looking for it. Natural meditation involves quite simply being present to whatever is happening in the moment. Some people refer to this approach as contemplation. That's a word I also like because it means to observe closely. but meditation's a more familiar term, so that's the one I use. Natural meditation could also be called insight meditation or mindfulness meditation or vipassana. But my experience with each of these is that a body of beliefs and goals and practice rules has grown up around them, and for me they've lost their freshness. I also don't use those terms because I don't want anyone to think I'm teaching those methods or have been trained to teach those methods. Natural meditation is not a method, nor is it an institution. There's nowhere you can go to get trained in it or to practice it. It's quite simply the realization of something that is totally natural and already present in you. And even though I'm going to tell you about natural meditation, I can't teach it to you. It will teach itself to you. You only need to prepare the way. Although I was originally taught transcendental meditation several decades ago, and for a time I was a Benedictine monk, this natural meditation was never taught to me. It emerged naturally in me, which is why I trust that it is natural to everyone